Hello traders, how y'all doing? Welcome to Going Over the Saturdays. My name is El Tio, aka Uncle Toast, and what I do here is I just show my charts of what I've been doing. I picked 2 red trades and 2 green trades. I'm telling you right now, I am not a guru, I am not a teacher, I'm not a financial advisor, none of that. I just talk about my trades, what I've been doing, what I've been up to, and I look to leave you with something, or maybe you can put me on to something that I did wrong or something I could have done better. If you traded the tickers, jump in the comments and let me know, because I'm here to grow. I'm gonna grow right in front of you. And I've been in a crazy drawdown, and what I want to tell y'all is why that rule that was taught by Guru Yoda, cut losses quickly, is so important, man. And I got like 16 business days in a drawdown. I'm talking about the last even worthy green trade was in the middle of February, right? This is what happened with ARBB. I've been giving myself a risk, a real distant risk, lowered my position size as I was taught by my gurus that, when you're in a drawdown, just lower your size and, create wiggle room and make sure that you're trading your trades. So what I look for, I pull up at 4 a.m. and I try to find me a breakout that I can grab and capitalize on and hopefully hold it all the way into the open and create a squeeze. This one right here, it slammed down, but it bounced back up, and this little higher low situation, cup looking thing, made me want to buy here because I thought it was going to break out of this range and keep going. It ended up slamming down, so I took that loss and got out of there. I got in at 97 cents at 6:28 a.m. and I got it out at 79 cents at 9:45 a.m. I like to give you the time, so if you want to go into the chart and take a look at it, you can. The next one was, no, not this one. This was the green. This one, PITX. Let me find the time stamp in it. This one was the same. I was looking for what I look for, but like I've been telling you, I haven't been finding it, and this is only one of the many. So this is how I catch it, just like here. This is a good example. Like you see when it dips, it goes down. I try to catch the breakout, especially if I see some support. Any of my lines were to Jack Root. Jack Kellogg always talks about how important to put your lines up. I used to, when I finally found out what was really the use of support and resistance, I was introduced to the lines. But when he emphasized how important it was, I took heat quick, because that's like he's a genius. He's up like 17 mil right now. He's fire and he's mad cool. He helped me a lot when I used to be in the challenge. Well, I'm not cool with him like that. Kyle's the one that I got a rapport with. So, I went long distance, like I said, long distance, trying to keep it far, What was the entry? 53 cents at 4:09 a.m. and I got out at 40 cents at 5:41 a.m. That's usually when I enter, like at 4:05. I like to give it like 5 minutes, the chart, 5 to 10 minutes, and then I enter. And they've been going well. They were doing well when pre-market was popping, but it slowed down. It's since slowed down, and you already know the rest of that. But the reason why I'm saying cutting your losses quickly is so important, lowering your size when you, like as I was taught, I feel like I'm starting all over. I was a predominantly short seller, because I failed so horrible as a long bias trader. Like I was in a crazy deep hole. You've heard me say it before. I got out through short selling, had my success through short selling, but there's a period where I was always getting my ass kicked, and it's that last quarter of the year. So what came to me was great, where I finally said to myself, let me start looking at these longs, because I just completely disregarded long bias trading because I sucked so bad. I lost so much freaking money trying to be a long bias trader. But what I did was, I've been looking at the short squeeze for like about a year. For 3 years straight, I was not trading on Fridays because of the short squeeze, and I've been analyzing it. And I said, you know what, since I'm always getting my ass handed to me, let me start digging into these longs, the short squeeze, and try to find my way. I started doing my manual back testing for like 6 months. I call it manual because I don't have a problem with getting up and walking to change the control. I don't know how to use spreadsheets and none of that stuff. I'm not savvy with that. I've told y'all my truth. I'm a straight block boy, and it is what it is. So I do it with the Google Sheets, my way, simple, but I take pictures and I journal all my shit. And I noticed where I could find success. And back to my point of, because I feel like I'm going everywhere with it right now. I'm sorry about that. Because I get deep in thought. But listen, cutting your losses quickly is the shit. Because when your trades come, they come through for you the way they're supposed to. This one right here, this is what I call my gap fill line, right? That means to the left, this is a gap fill. When this pop this way, having my way, I would rather be in here and then take this piece, because these white lines stand for the high of pre-market and the high of after hours. That means 23 cents was the high of after hours, right? When it slammed down and it held right here and it was above the gap fill, I bought. When I was trying to be patient, but once it did this hard slam, I closed it fine. It was a successful trade. It was nice. Then came this one. This beautiful GV. Like I said, I catch it, trying to catch the breakout right here. It slammed down, but my risk, look where my risk is at, down here. Because like I said, the way things been going in this market, shit slams, then it reverses. And since I was in a big drawdown, what I've been doing is simply lowering my size and having a distance with risk. And this baby gave me some nice meat on the move, and I took it. And it made it to the sevens. And as I make this video, it's crazy because they end up slamming down at the open after hitting the sevens. And it was a short seller's dream. And then today, Friday, because I'm recording this on a Friday, they throw out a catalyst and pop up again towards the sevens. And I got another piece on the sevens to the eights, from 720 to 855. Nice. These three trades took 70% of those losses away. And the reason is because I've been cutting when I need to be cutting. I have the proper size that I have, and I'm not letting myself get caught up in the fact that I'm in a drawdown. I'm just showing up every day, and I learned that from the guys. You gotta show up every day no matter what. There was days that I'm like, fuck, yo, because imagine waking up at 3:15 in the morning to be in your desk by 4 and you're losing money. It makes you not want to do shit. Like, it puts you in a bad mood. Like, this is what trading does to us. But showing up every day, making sure you follow rule number 1, cut losses quickly. And you know how much you risk. Anything other than that, you just being an ass, basically. And I was an ass for far too long. Right now, since I've come back to longing, I'm seeing all the faults that I had. I feel like I'm starting all over again, and I don't give a fuck. Because I've been doing this for years already. And I've had my success. I've made my money, mismanaged money, made money. But that's what I'm used to that in my life trajectory anyway. Make money, lose money, it ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm such in a great place because I'm understanding the importance of all the things that I was taught. And like I told my man, I feel like I finally arrived. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had 3 years of making no money, then finally finding consistency to get out of the hole that I was in. I became a short seller in 2020, my people. I was in the wrong side of the trend, one would say. You know what I'm saying? Things like DRUG was happening on a regular basis. Things like this was happening on a regular basis in 20. On a regular basis. And short sellers was making money too. But I was so honed in and so hurt from everything that I was going through that I did nothing but the first red day. And it took me out of that huge ass hole that I was in. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad I was as a long bias trader. And now I feel like I understand all the wrongs and I can see where I gotta be, what I gotta do. And I feel like I'm starting all over again. And I just feel the success and I'm just glad I stuck around. And that's what I want y'all to understand. Stick around, cut your losses quickly. When you're in a drawdown, man, listen, lower your size. Give yourself more wiggle room with your places, whether it's your support or your resistance, and let your thesis play out. Unless you're at a moment where you know you have a feel, like sometimes you have a feel that you're gonna hear about that if you're new, or if you've been as long as I know, you understand. Sometimes I have a feel and I don't wait all the way to the risk, and I cut my losses. But listen to me, B. Listen to me, real rap. Cut losses quickly, because you can have, I'm talking about these 3 trades wiped out so much of that red energy that I was having, and now I feel good going into the weekend, and I feel better going into the Monday, and I will go over these charts throughout the weekend, go over the bad ones, go over the good ones, and try to come and perform to my best ability on Monday. Cut losses quickly. The number 1 rule is mad important, and that's what I want to drive through to your head today. Wash, rinse, repeat the same shit. Only focus like right now, right? You see like right here, let me see if I can bring it down, but see right here, pre-spike, short squeeze 25. Those are the only things that I'm gonna trade all freaking year long. All year long, all year long, all year long, all year long, all year long. And I got all these folders right here, which charts, taking pictures of them, recording them, taking my screenshots, you know what I'm saying? Like, get busy, do the work, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking, again, Jack was in my head a lot lately, but I remember one time he said that shit in a web or something, like, do the fucking work, do the work, do the work, and it is gonna get better. I feel like I'm starting all over again, and just with a bunch of years of screen time, and I'm ready for my fucking success. You know what I'm saying? I could taste it. And like I said, I've made money, I've stayed over 50%, 52%. But I'm trying to get these M's. Like, my hunger right now is for these M's. You know what I mean? But I'm taking it one trade at a time. Cut your losses quickly. I'm gonna stop ranting because I know this has been going on for a long time. Cut your losses quickly. Lower your size. Give yourself wiggle room, because you can have 3 fucking trades, wipe out 17 reds out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be back on track. You'll get your confidence back. And you guys find the good gurus. I know there's people that watch this that know me from the hood. I already told y'all, the Clover traders, Tim Sykes, the guys that I keep mentioning, check them out. Do the work. They got what you need. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a guru, and I'm not gonna act like one. I just like to, you know what I'm saying? This is for me, like a journal for me. And also, if I could pass it down like they pass it down to me, send the elevator down, that's what I'm gonna do. So the next one, this is going over at Saturdays, Salini HQ. El Tío Coño!